Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. Hey. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another live today. Okay. So, excuse me. Welcome to my channel. If you've not seen me before, if you're just seeing me for the first time, you're welcome here. My name is Elam. Okay. Yeah. So, and today we are going to be um continuing from where we stopped um the other day, I think on Wednesday. So we are going to be continuing from there. So like I said, if you're seeing me for the first time, you're very much welcome. Thank you for joining me. So I wouldn't want to waste so much time. So I just want to start off, okay? But just like a quick, not a reminder, like a quick recap of what we did on Wednesday. We are talking about things, some unbelievable things, you can put it that way, that are happening in Nigeria um, that, sorry guys, let me sort this out and then, yeah, so yeah, we're talking about some unbelievable things that are happening in Nigeria. When I say unbelievable, I mean unbelievable. Like when people from other countries hear it, especially countries where things are working, things are going well. When they hear it, they'll be like, "Is that possible? Can this happen?" But yeah, it happens. It's, in fact, not it happens. It's happening. It's happening in our dear country, Nigeria. It's happening. Okay. Sorry guys, I just had, yeah. So that's what we are discussing today. Sorry guys, I'm trying to sort out my my laptop. So yeah, I'm talking about things that when you hear them, people will be like, no, this is not possible, it can't happen, it can't happen, but it happens in my dear country. They happen. So um like I said, just a quick recap of what we discussed the other time. We talked about um paying for something that you never received, something you never used. Okay, that was part of the things we discussed the other time. So yeah, something like power supply, you pay but you don't ever get it. Indonesia, okay. Good night. Okay. So another one, so another thing we talked about was about police extortions. Okay. How they extort people. Just try to get your money from you by any means possible, any way, anyhow. They must get that money from you. So that's part of things we discussed. And then we discussed about immigration extortions as well, because those ones, they I don't know, it's like them and police, they're the same thing. I don't know which one it was. Immigration extortions as well, especially when you're going to when you want to get your passport. Yeah, those category of immigration officers, that is it. If you're going for that, to maybe get your passport, either as a first timer or you came to renew, the story is the same. It's just the same. Okay. So having said all that, the other aspect of extortion we are going to look at today, it's at the airport. Extortions at our airports. Those ones, I don't even know the adjective I will use to qualify them. Those ones at the airport, I don't know the adjective I will use to qualify them. Because every area of the airport you go to, every area of the airport you go to, you experience the same thing, the same thing, the same thing. First, it starts with all these people that all these federal ah my biggest fan is here, 1 billion stitches. Hello, thank you for joining. Now you're representing your title very well. You're representing your title very well. Thank you for joining. So yeah, the first people, the first set of people that will start troubling you, that will start extorting from you, are those people, are those people. Yes, I'm representing. Yes, you are representing very well now. Hi, Rach. How are you? Thank you. I'm good, and you. Thank you for joining me. So the first people that will start extorting you are those people that will check your luggage, check what you have in there, especially if you're making if you're making international trip, okay, especially your trip is an international one. That one, there's no two ways about it. They see that you have money, you are a millionaire, whether you like it or not. Even if somebody is sending you on that trip, they don't care, they don't want to know. You have money, and they must get that money from you by any means possible. So those ones that will scan, after scanning your bag, after scanning your luggages, they check, they are right there behind the security guys, and that are scanning. In fact, they think they're the ones scanning them. Immediately after scanning your bag, they are right there. The other group, they are right there to check your luggage. Madam or auntie, open your bags. You begin to open one after the other. They begin to check, begin to check, begin to check. At the end of the day, they must see something. Even when they don't see anything, it will see end at find us something now, give us something now. And they see your food stuff. Why are you carrying agbana? Why are you carrying egusi? But they know you can carry these things. These things are not fresh. These are food stuff, and it's not like you're carrying excess. You just carrying the quantity that you use, or in fact the quantity you can carry, because there's a limit to what you can carry, except you're ready to pay for excess luggage. They will be telling you, you're not supposed to carry this, you're not supposed to carry that. Okay, if I'm not supposed to carry it, fine. What am I going to do? Yeah, you know what to do now. Find us something, give us something. So if you say I'm not supposed to carry this, that means you're supposed to maybe collect it from me, throw it away, or whatever. Or yeah, if I'm not supposed to go with it, I'm not supposed to go with it. But the moment I give you money, yeah, you can go with it. But you know, these are things that people can travel with. People can travel with them, as long as they are not contraband. The country where you're going to allows them. You can take them, but they will start frustrating you from Nigeria. They will start frustrating you. Those fan people, federal airports, whatever. What's that their full name again? Then when you beat those ones, you will now face immigration. If you beat them, Of course, you must pay. You just have to pay. Even when they don't find anything, even when, in fact, they will not even find anything on you. Just that, and maybe because you have food stuff, you have crayfish, you have maybe fish, you have ogbono egusi, all those things. You just have to pay. You must pay them. You must give them money. Then, if you finish with those ones, survive them, then you now come and face immigration. You now come and face immigration. Those ones, they want to know how much you're traveling with. Of course, you fill it in the is on that their form. There's a form you fill. Most of all this information are there. You have to you fill. But after that, like one asked me, how much are you traveling with? I told him, it was like, why? How? Are you trying to tell me that you did not collect BTA? Say, okay, even if I collect, is it your money? So even if I collect BTA, I will share it with you. So that's what they do. And now, even when you collect the BTS, they stamp it on your passport. So they know. Once they see it, you have to vomit part of that money. You have to, your own money you want to collect from the bank, that I'm traveling to so wherever. You collect your own money. It's not like the government gave you the money for free or anybody gave you the money for free. No, your own money you collected, you want to travel with it. They want to get part of that money from you by any means possible. Okay, immigration, you've checked my luggages, you checked everything. I'm okay, you checked my passport. Then let me go. No. To them, it doesn't work like that. You can't just go like that. You can't just go like that. You have to pay. You have to give them money by any means possible. A friend of mine shared her story with me, I think earlier today, and I was like, this one is even worse than my own case. This person is traveling to the US with her 3 children to the US. She has passed through FAN, checked in her luggage, everything done. Just you, the last set of immigration people, just check her passport, confirm, stamp, and let her go. You are just here, you're looking, this last set of people that are like, you are with them, you're seeing your flights. Just, your duty is check the passport and stamp her out, and the person goes. First, oh Jesus. First, you've checked her passport, check the passport of her 3 children. Then the next thing, because you can't, she only has her children and her hand luggage with her and their passports, nothing else. Their luggages have been checked in, even already in the flight. So the next thing, she said, the next thing the woman told her was, these children are not your children. These children are not your children. You're like, they are not my children. How? Can you, madam, how? As in, can you explain? They're like, they are not your children. She was like, how do you mean they are not my children? Do you have any proof to that? That they are not my, you just saw somebody at the airport with children. You're telling her, these children are not your children. Just because you're looking for a way to collect money from her. Because you can't find anything to hold her down. You can't find anything to get, you don't know which other means you can use to extort money from her. He just came up with that bizarre story. These children are not your children. So my friend was telling me that when she now told her that, madam, these children are my children. If we miss this flight because of you, you are going to pay. If we miss this flight, you will pay. Myself and my 3 children, this flight is, the cost is almost 12 million naira. If we miss this flight, you will pay. That was when the immigration officer was like, okay, yeah, call your husband, let me know that let him tell us that he approved for you to travel with these children. The woman was like, my husband is already in the US, he's waiting for us. She now turned around like, is that why you will not give us something? Is that why you will not, find us something? Can you imagine? I was even telling my friend that you were even like taking it lightly with her. How can you see somebody that showed up at the airport? He said, these children are not your children. Do you have any proof? Then when she asked you, okay, what do you want me to find you? What do you want me to give you? Say, give me 3,000 naira. My friend was telling me that she was even thinking that the woman is going to maybe mention as in a reasonable amount, something big, something that like based on the case based on what she's claiming, maybe she wants to store these children and run away. Based on the volume of her assumption, maybe she will give her, an amount that is like, maybe she will start asking or begging. It's like, give me 3,000 naira. And she gave her the 3,000 naira and she left her. They went to board their flight. So with that 3,000 naira now, automatically those children, they turned around and become my children. All of a sudden, the children became hers because she has given you 3,000 as an immigration officer. You've done your job. You see the way they behave. You see the way they behave. How can you make such claim, how can you make such claim, such allegation on somebody? These children are not your children. Somebody you don't know from anywhere. Just because, of course, she has checked, nothing to hold her with you, like, okay, let me just try this one. It's just that when you're traveling, most times you're in a hurry, you want to catch your flight, you want to be fast, checking your luggages, do this and that and that and that. At the end of the day, you don't just want to miss anything. You just want to be on time with everything. If not, such person, you will be called out to come, and you will be made to come and tell me how these children are not mine. You must come and prove it. Do you have any proof? You must come and prove that these children are not mine. People that have gone through all the processes. The husband has been in the US. They applied for them. They went through all the processes, did DNA, did medical test and everything they are supposed to do. They granted them their visa. They are leaving. And you're telling them, person, these children are not your children. No be madness be that. Hey, Sophie Love, good afternoon. It's evening here. Good evening from here. Thank you for joining me again. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate. So, you can't just say that just because you want to get some money from somebody. You don't do that. The one that happened to me in one of my trips back to Nigeria. One time I went to the UK. I was coming back to Nigeria, and these immigration officers, in fact, it's like, because they're immigration officers, they can, maybe if they suspect anything or whatever, they can check your luggage to see what you have and all that. But this is, they're supposed to scan them, as long as you're not carrying any contraband or whatever the system dictates that this is maybe dangerous or whatever that is prohibited or banned in the country. You are supposed to go. They are not supposed to hold you because of that. Say, don't mind those immigration officers. Ndoshi. Of course, that's what they are. Ndoshi. So we just landed. I was going to, we finished all the checks, collect your luggage and about leaving. Those people that wait for you at exit, at the door to check what you have and all that and all that. The man asked me to open my one, I think my box. I opened it. He checked this one, checked the other one, like all these handbags here. It's like you're a businesswoman. Say a business, I'm not a businesswoman. So you're not a businesswoman. Why do you have all these handbags? They are too much now. I said, oh God, what do you mean they are too much? Count them. How many are they? How many are they? 4 of them. He said they are too much. Yeah, of course, they are, it's business. Now you're going to sell them and make money, so you have to settle loss. Like, this man, are you normal? I now had to tell him that, Oga, see, these two, yes, these are the ones that handbags that I bought. These two, I know how to open the bags and say, see, this is a company. I bought like my cream and soap. Then on 2 occasions, then when I was here, I bought from them. It came with they came in bags. Think one was during Christmas and the other one was New Year. So they kind of put it in a very lovely fancy bag that maybe just because it's Christmas. And I was so happy. In fact, that handbag is big and very strong bag. So even anytime I'm traveling now, that's the bag I always carry as my handbag. I'm sure some of you that have watched most of my travel vlog videos, you will see that I always carry this particular handbag. Yeah, that's that handbag. It came with my soap and cream and the other one as well. So God, look at this company. If you buy these things from during this season, they kind of maybe add this bag as maybe a kind of appreciation to their customers or something. You can't tell me that I have so 4 handbags. I'm not supposed to have 4 handbags. Somebody that is working, I go to work every day. I change handbags like he said, but it's okay, don't worry. At least you will find out something. I said, okay, that's what you would have said. You can't pretend just 4 handbags that there. It's not even the other one is not even handbag. It's just like a makeup bag, but just like it look fine. It look very okay. You can't tell me you can't tell me 4 handbags are too much for somebody that as a woman. Yeah, I'm telling you. Sophie Love, yes, a 4 purse is a business. Yes, that's what he told me that I'm going to sell them and make money. This is business that they are too much. So it can't be too. What do you mean it's too much? Do you know how many I have in the house? You're telling me it's too much. So that is the way they extort you. That is the way they extort you. They just, even when they don't find anything reasonable, but you must give them that money. Immigration, you must give them that money. Yeah, you could be bringing them as gift for yes, exactly. Yes, you could be bringing them as gift for family members or friends. Yeah, because or even colleagues. You traveled, you can bring something for anybody. It happens. But these people, no, you must pay. You must pay. Even when they don't find anything at all, you must pay. Another experience, that one was when I was returning to Nigeria. Another experience when I was going to the UK. This one, still these same people, this same last set of immigration officers that just stamp your passport and you go. The same people that told my friend that her children are not her children because they just want to collect money from her. You saw somebody and you're telling her these are not your children. The same people, that place is terrifying. I lived there from 1990 to 1991 and couldn't wait to get out. My dear, it's so unfortunate, eh? It's so unfortunate. That is the country where we find ourselves. That is the country where we find ourselves, where anything can happen to anybody and you can never get justice. At least not for the poor, not for the masses. You can't get justice. You don't. There is nowhere to go. You can't go anywhere. In my life, the other life I did think 2 days ago, so I shared that an insurance company, that you've been saving your money with for years. Mine was 5 years. I saved my money with them for 5 good years. Till today, I never got my money back, not to talk of the interest they were supposed to pay me. I never got a dime back. So, as I was saying, I got to the last set of immigration officer that will stamp your passport, and then you just the next day you just board your flight from there and you go your way. The guy was like, he saw my surname, and from the surname he knew I'm Igbo. He was like, he tried to speak Igbo to me like Kedu. I was like, Ademma. He was like, how are you? I said, I'm fine. So I now asked him in Igbo, Kedu Kimere. I repeated the same question. I asked him the same question, but in a different way, like, how are you doing? He was like, I didn't hear that one. I didn't understand that. I said, but you said you're Igbo. Why you didn't understand what's Kedu Kimere? Kedu Kimere said, how are you doing? He said, anyway, I'm not Igbo, Sha. I said, so why were you claiming to be Igbo when you're not Igbo? He said, is that why you will not find me something because I'm not your brother? Is that why you will not bless me because I'm not your brother? I said, okay. So were you trying to oh, Jesus. Were you trying to trick me into giving you something because you are Igbo? You want to claim Igbo to trick me. You want to see if you can, anyhow speak the Igbo. Let me so that I can give you something because you are Igbo. No, now. I said, okay, if I want to give you something, I'll give you something. But you can't say because you are not Igbo. But after all, you were the one that claimed you are Igbo in the first place. You called me by my surname. I'm from Imo State. Sis. Sophie Love says she's from Imo State. I'm from Imo State as well. Wow. So the guy was like, okay, find me something now. I said, okay, that's what you would have said. That's what you would have said. Don't tell me because I'm not Igbo, is that why you will not find me something? That is another set of people that want to extort you. It says, Ijoma. Okay. What a lovely name, Ijoma. That's good. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for having you here. Yeah, so I'm sure you know my name. My name is Ella Ma for short. Yeah, so that is another set of people that they want to frustrate you. They want to make sure that whatever you have, they collect it from you. And the ones that will start, the ones that will start from maybe where you scan your luggage, those ones. Like another experience I had, because though that was my first time to travel out of Nigeria. I've never traveled out of Nigeria before. And somebody that I've not traveled before, because I was like, okay, let me buy this. I bought cream, I bought soap and all that, everything. I bought new things, soap, cream, perfume, all those things. And to be honest, I had no idea. I didn't know that you can't carry things like perfume, and I like, from time, I like liquid soap. You can't carry those things in your hand luggage. So I checked in other of my stuff. Then in my hand luggage, I had this perfume, I had body oil, I had cream, I had soap, all those liquid stuff. So only for me to get to the point of all those where they do all those security checks and all that, to pass me to the waiting hall where you will wait for the flight, and then when it's time, we board and we leave. only for me to get there. They scanned my luggage, my hand luggage, and saw those things. I was like, there's a liquid, there's something you're carrying, something like, you know. At the end of the day, long story short, I brought out all those things. So I said, perfume, no, now, no, cream, soap, that I can't go with these things. I was like, why? They said, yeah, you can't go with them, you can't go with them. Except you, one of them was even a bit nice. He was telling me that except I will go back and check them in, that I cannot fly with them. I was like, why? The other woman was like, that is the bin there. That is the bin there. Just throw them in, just put them in the bin. Just put them in the bin, because there's no way I will let you go with them. I was like, what? At the end of the day, even the way she was even saying it, that is the bin there, you put them in the bin. I was like, some things that I just bought, I've not even opened them. I've not even opened them. And they do these things to you knowing that at the end of the day, you're just tight. You can't go back to go check those things because you don't want to miss your flight. You're running late. And sometimes maybe they are even announcing your flight. Maybe they have called they have made the first boarding call or second boarding call, whatever. At the end of the day, you don't want to miss your flight, so you just have to do whatever they want to get in, to get out of there and then get on your flight. At the end of the day, I couldn't go back to check those things in because I was running late. And the only option was to, as she said, drop them, put them in the bin. I had to drop them in the bin for them. I dropped them in the bin. It was when I got to I think I was going to South Africa. It was when I got to South Africa, I started looking for shops where to get soap and cream and all that stuff. And I was like, this woman now, she's going to take those things, or maybe she will share it with the other, all of them there. They will just say, okay, you take cream, you take soap, you take perfume, you take the oil. Maybe they will just share it. Yeah, they will take them. They will take, because they can't throw them away. These are new things. I've not opened them. I've never used them. I just bought them because of that trip. They took everything from me. And that's what, not just, that's what they do to a lot of people. They will see that you no longer have time. And then that's when they will tell you, put it in the bin. As if they are going to throw them away if you put them in the bin. It's just for them. Now that is for immigration. Another annoying set of people at the airport, and in fact some other airport workers. I don't know if I should say many of, let me not say all of them, because I've not encountered all of them. I must be fair. I've not encountered all the airport workers, but majority of them, the ones I've encountered, they are just all the same. The level of begging and extortion at the airport is on another level. First, you want to use the trolley, the airport trolley, not their own. Except, yeah, there's another, maybe a company or something that have their own for hire. If you go there, if the airport own is finished, you can go there and rent one or two, depending how many you want, and then use it to carry your luggage. But these people, they will hoard the what's it called? They will hoard the trolleys and expect you to rent them from them. At the end of the day, the airport trolleys that you're supposed to just go pull out and carry your stuff and go your way, you pay for it. You pay them for it. Where does that happen? Where does that happen? Just like you land at Heathrow here and somebody is telling you, no, you can't use the trolley unless you give me money, unless you pay me money. Where would we, you want to use the restroom in the toilet I don't say in the toilet, sorry. You want to use the restroom at the airport. Even the cleaner there that maybe cleaning the whole place will be asking you, give us something now. Give us some. The one that made me so mad one day was, and these people, they devise every means possible to get money from it. Now you walked into the ladies, the tissue is supposed to be in the restroom. No, they won't leave it there. They will hold it. They will go to the restroom, take the tissue and hold it themselves. Those cleaners, they will hold it themselves and be waiting for people, because people are trooping in and out. As they are coming, they will be unrolling. They will cut and give you. As they are giving you, they give us anything for me, anything for me. That's what they are doing, either when you're going in or as you're coming out. So when I just came to pee, the lady gave me the tissue and went in. Then when I was coming out, she was like, you know, go give me something. I was like, I don't understand. He said, but I give you tissue now. I said, you give me tissue. Now your own. So when she saw my countenance, like she will know that this one this one will not be an easy nut to crack. I was like, yes, you give me tissue. Now your own. Now you get them. The tissue not suppose dey toilet. Why you hold am for hand in the first place? She was like, madam, auntie, abeg carry your wahala dey go. I said, no be wahala matter. E never reach wahala, because if you reach wahala now, you no go like am. The tissue wey you give me now, na your own. Na you suppose hold am. No be tissue wey suppose dey inside toilet. Why you hold am for hand? Come dey cut dey give people. He say, abeg dey go, or carry your wahala dey go. I say, okay, now I get wahala. You foresee something now. I was just in Paris, May, June. I had to pay €1 to get into the toilet. In Paris, I had to pay €1 to get into the toilet. When I got to Thailand in June, the bathroom was free, free to enter, but you had to purchase tissue from a machine. Really? Really? Now I just work with tissue and body wipes. Yeah, exactly. 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 Wow. Even in Paris. Ooh. But maybe their own, maybe that's the way they made it. Maybe it's working for them, it's fine. But this one, what I'm saying is, this one, the tissue has been provided. It's supposed to be in the toilet. But no, they won't leave it there. They will take it, hold it themselves. And as you come, they just unroll, cut, and give you. They unroll, cut, and give you. Then as they are unrolling and cutting, unrolling, they are talking to you. Fine auntie, welcome back. Oh, give us something now. They will give you. The next person, the same thing. It's not supposed to be like that. It's free. Yes. Your one was a shakedown. Yeah. It's not supposed to be like. It's supposed to be free. They have made provision for it. So why using it to go collect money from people? She told me, but I give you tissue now. Say you give me tissue. The tissue na your own. Now you get them. So these are the things. These are the problems. It's not like I'm not against giving people tips. Okay, I give tips when it's convenient for me. I give tips. It's fine. It's good to give tips when maybe you have received a service, or you just see somebody, maybe like I was just talking about the cleaners. Maybe the way you just they greeted you, you greeted them, you just chat, how are you, fine, welcome back, thank you, how was your flight, it was fine, we thank God, those kind of that. End of the day, like, okay, let me just drop something for this lady or this guy. It's fine, it's very good. I do that, like I said, when it's convenient for me. There's nothing wrong, there's nothing bad in giving people tips. or you go to a shop, anywhere, you can tip anybody. Okay, but it is not them trying to make it look like their entitlement. That's the way these people, that's the way they make it look like since you're coming from abroad or you're going abroad, you have all the money, you must give us money whether you like it or not. That's the mentality. If you don't have money, some of them will tell you, if you no get money, you go travel, go abroad. No be person wey get money dey go abroad. They don't know if you're traveling, someone sent you on that trip, you don't know, they don't know the means, they don't know how you got to the airport or where you're going or the circumstance behind your trip. They don't want to know. They just want you to bring the money. Bring the money. What's the entitlement mentality? Yeah, that, yes, that is it. They feel entitled that you have to give them because you're traveling, because you're here. And that's why most times these ones that will come that want to help you push your luggage, can use the trolley, push. No, I beg, no push for me. I have strength. I have my two hands and I can push my luggage by myself. It's just two luggages and my hand luggage. What else? My handbag is here. Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm okay. Thank you. Because they'll make it look like they just want to assist you. You now say, okay, fine, assist me. At the end of when you get to where you are going, that's when they will now give you the cost of that assistance. They will tell you how much you will pay for them to assist for that assistance. Okay, no. But you didn't tell me you were going to charge. You say, let me just help you. So these are part of the extortions at the airport. See these ones they every day on a regular basis, every day, every single day. Although I've not been to so many African countries. No, I've only been to two. Yeah, I've only been to two African countries, South Africa and Ghana. I never had this kind of experience at all. I never had this kind of experience there. At least, okay, South Africa was just once, but Ghana, I've been to Ghana a couple of times. I never had this kind of experience. The only experience I had was maybe because they saw that we are foreigners. We presented our Nigerian passports, though not only me alone. It was an official trip, so I was going with other of my colleagues. So we got to the airport. We landed at the Ghana airport. Then they checked our passport and like checked our what's it called again? Yellow fever card. Yeah, checked our yellow fever card. I was like, your yellow fever vaccine has expired. I was like, I didn't know, and I didn't even know that they would be asking me for yellow fever vaccine in Ghana. So Philo said, what about when you arrive and leave the airport? When I arrived there, the military the military stopped me outside the airport and went through all my luggage wanting money. It's possible, my sister. It's very possible. Anybody, police, military, anybody can stop you and check anything. He said, I was 15. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? A minor. But yeah, maybe because they saw that you were just a little girl. That's why they will have that got a military man asking you to check your luggage and I was terrified. I was terrified. Yeah, why won't you be? Because you're just a young girl seeing a military man asking you to you will do anything he asks you to do. You just do it. Yeah, you should be, because soldiers, you don't see them, you don't see military people. When you see them, there's this fear that kind of grip you. And that's what we are saying in Nigeria. You see military people, they are everywhere. But when you go to other countries, you hardly see their military. How would you even see them? How would you see them? It's very rare for you to see them. But in Nigeria, they are everywhere. Imagine asking a 15-year-old girl to open her luggage, trying to collect money from her. Somebody you should even assist, guide her, like, this one is just a little girl. Direct her. Does she need direction? Does she need help? You're even supposed to help assist her to make sure she gets to wherever she's going safely, or just any way you can assist her. But rather, no, they want to get from you. They want to extort you. They're the same thing. They're the same thing. So as I was saying, my colleagues, some of my colleagues and I, we got to Ghana, and they were checking our yellow fever card. They checked our yellow fever card. Was telling me like, your yellow fever card, your yellow fever vaccine has expired. I was like, I didn't know. Okay, what are we going to do? My cousin picked me up and begged him to leave us. Yeah, yeah. And those military people, sorry to some of them, they can be very mean. Very mean. Anyways, I hope they left you anyway. They didn't take anything from you, or he didn't take anything from you. That's where we find ourselves. So that's the country where we live in. So back to my story of my experience in Ghana. So the lady was like, that we have to renew the vaccination. We're like, okay, how much? She told us, and then I think about, was it about, I can't remember exactly. This about is it 20 something or whatever dollars that we should pay. They're like, dollars? He said, yes, so that has to be in dollars. Like, okay. Like I said, maybe because they saw that we are foreigners, that's why we had to pay them in dollars. They renewed our vaccine, documented it on the yellow fever card, and then we continued our journey to Takoradi, because we are going to Takoradi. This happened at I think Kumasi. We are going to Takoradi. So that was how we left. But we are like on our way, we're like discussing, why in dollars? You didn't even say maybe you are not collecting your money in your currency. I know you can't you can't collect in naira, but you didn't even take it in Ghana cedis. You're taking it in dollars. But at the end of the long story short, we paid them. They did what they have to do, and we took our cards back, and we left. So even though we got the money back anyway, because such official trip, when you come back, when you make such expenses and come back, just submit your receipt to the company, and they'll give you your money back. So that was it. But I was like wondering, why in dollars? So, but apart from that, like I said, I've been to Ghana a couple of times. I've never had such funny and strange experience at their airport or their restroom or anywhere. No. Maybe others may have, but personally, I didn't have no funny experience there. So these are some of the things that we're talking about. So now, okay, let me see. Okay, yeah, so the we've talked about the farm worker, the farm staff. We've talked about the immigration and officers and all that. We've talked about other airport workers. Even the what are they called? Even some of the airline workers are not left out. Yes, even some of the airline workers are not left out. You see all these airline workers that, some of them, they are the ones that will check your luggage. They will check your luggage in, and then they weigh your luggage and check them in, and then weigh your hand luggage as well. Then as you're boarding, just before you walk into the aircraft, they will always check your, maybe check your handbag, check your hand luggage again. Okay, they check your handbag and check your hand luggage again. Those ones, some of them, they are not even different, they are not different from the immigration officers. So they are not different from the immigration officers. This is your airline, this is where you work, they pay you for your job. Now maybe part of your duty is to check, finally, maybe for the final check, before we step into the aircraft, check the hand luggage and maybe handbag or whatever the person is, whatever bag the person is carrying. Now you've checked, you see that, yeah, this is a very far journey. I have maybe little biscuits, maybe peanuts in my bag and all that. You're telling me you cannot carry this thing, no, you cannot carry it too. Well, like, okay, if I can't carry it now, what am I going to do? Should I throw them away? I just want, yes, they will, even if they will give us food or snack, whatever in the aircraft, but I just want to, sometimes I just want to have your own, something you can be chewing or something. They're like, ah, no, you can't go with this, you can't go with that. Okay, let me throw them away now. If you want to go with it now, you know what to do now. Just find us something now. Just find me something. So this is something I can go with because you have seen it. The quantity is just small. Something, you know, little snack here and there. You're like, no, you can't go with it. Then if you want to go with it, you give me money. And some of them, one thing I've noticed, some of them, when they want to take, you see the way their voice, they'll bring them, their voice will be so low, like they don't want maybe their supervisor or their manager, whoever that is their superior that is around, to hear it. That's to tell you that what you're doing is not good. So why can't I carry this thing? Why can't I go with it? At the end of the day, you will still go with it. As long as you give them money. This is something they know you can travel with. You can get into the aircraft with it, but they just want you to give them money. They just want you to give them money. So these are some of the things that when you hear them, you'll be like, is this country normal? Are these people normal? I wonder how much they are being paid. Yeah, I don't know. To be honest, I can't say. I don't know. But irrespective of how much they are being paid, at least there's a way, like I said, it's not wrong to give somebody, to tip somebody. But there's a way you approach the passenger. Not like trying to make a case where there is none. You know that this thing, your airline permits it. The person can fly with it. So why trying to like, no, you can't go with it? Okay, if you want to go with it, give me money. No, now it doesn't work like that. There are some of them that are good, I must say. There are some of them that are very helpful. That even the way they will attend to you, the way they will talk to you, the way they will assist you to sort your things out, sort your luggage, especially when you are running late. The way they will support you, assist you to make sure that you finish all that you need to do quickly and get on the flight. You give them something, and some of those ones, they may not even ask you anything because they know that they don't even have that time. You are just trying to help you um get on the flight so that you don't miss your flight. Is you give them whatever you have for them. It's good. Like I said, I'm not against it. I give when I have to give. I give, but don't make it look like you're too smart. No, like somebody said here, they feel so entitled. You have to give me. You don't even know if this person has the money or not. But like I said, because they have this mentality that you're traveling abroad, yeah, as long as you're going abroad, you have money, or you're coming from abroad, yeah, you have it in essence, you must give us some. We are entitled to some of that money. That's what I'm saying. But some of them, I must say, they are nice. They talk to you professionally, politely, and all that. But at the end of the day, the rest, He just, I think it's just the way, I don't know if I should say it's just the way they operate. If they don't beg, if they don't look for a way to extort money from you, they will not be happy. Maybe they have a target that, okay, this month, this is my target, this is how much I must get from people. So they will do anything possible, by any means possible, to get that money from people. It's not nice. Oh my god, this thing is almost an hour. Almost an hour. And I've not finished all the points I have here. So I think, yeah, so maybe I will leave it here. And I don't want to do that. Means, do I need to do part 3? This is part 2. But anyways, yeah, maybe I'll do part 3. But for now, it's almost an hour. I will leave it here, and we'll come back again, say anytime, maybe within the weekend or next week by Monday, by God's grace. We'll come back again, and we'll continue this discussion. Okay, so thank you all for joining me. Sophie Love, thank you very much. You've been very supportive since you joined my live the other day. Thank you for all this love and support. Thank you, 1 billion stitches. And thank you, Reed. Thank you, all these my village people that came to join, that are saying what I don't understand. All these my village people. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you all in my next one. Okay, thank you. Bye.